Hi, I'm here today with Mike Harrison of Timberland. Hello, Mike.
Hi.
I was wondering if you could talk to us. You just gave a great presentation. People are loving it. First, I wanted to ask, what forms of online engagement are you doing with social media and various activities there?
Timberland, we have a presence in social media through our Earthkeepers initiative. So in addition to our Earthkeepers site, our Earthkeeper blog, we have an Earthkeeper page on Facebook. We've put applications on Facebook that allow the Earthkeeper activities like tree planting to be passed around from consumer to consumer.
And you're on Twitter as well, correct?
We are. We have a Twitter feed. Our CEO, Jeff Swartz, actually has a regular Twitter presence, as does our Earthkeeper initiative.
Exactly, and that's a very unique aspect. Some CEOs as taking on that brand ambassador, if you will, the chief inspired officer, and being that secondary face online. So, really love that. I wanted to touch on what doesn't work. You had explained a little bit about too much information and being earnest is not getting enough traction yet. What is attracting?
Well, this whole notion of trying to connect with consumers and engage around issues of sustainability, it's still pretty new. Nobody's written a textbook yet on how to do it, and so we've been trying through trial and error to figure out the way to do this. We've probably had more failures than successes. Some of the things that haven't worked, anything that's overly serious. We find that if we come across as earnest, we've put up pages of blogs, we've put up great videos about environmental initiatives online, it's hard to get consumers engaged. Also, you've got to be careful not to give them too much information. Consumers, particularly in our category, they're primarily looking to buy product to make them feel good, make them look good. And if in addition to that you can have a small conversation about making a small difference to the environment, taking tires out of a landfill, less bottles being thrown in landfills, less carbon emissions, they're happy to do that, but that's about as far as you can take the conversation.
So it does have to be entertaining and humorous, at least so it's not so serious.
Simple, positive, preferably emotionally engaging as opposed to earnest and factual, yes.
Indeed. So Earthkeeper is not only a brand, but it's also, as you mentioned, somewhat of a cause championing platform. And I see that as a means of demonstrating that credible intent. Otherwise, perhaps it's just seen as another initiative by a company, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, it started out as a boot. It was our most environmentally friendly boot we knew how to make, but it's become much more than that. It has become a platform. The Earthkeeper brand, as you called it, it's more. We think of it more as an initiative. Is the platform upon which we can take positions on things like climate change. We can get involved in community regreening, planting trees. It's become earthkeeping. The verb has become the brand, if you like, for all of our sustainability efforts.
Great. Well, thank you for your time today, Mike.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.